Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel.
On the day of sentencing, if by that time he has not purged the contempt, he needs to go and purge the contempt, and you purge the contempt first. But if he doesn't purge the contempt, then you go to jail for 6 months or whatever sentence the judge will pass. And that means then if you have been sentenced and you have been convicted, then you cannot hold office.
This court ruling is about an accusation of acting IG Gilbert Masengeli. And you know the story that is surrounding that accusation, whereby he has skipped 7 court summons. Now, the judge, High Court Judge Lawrence, has made it clear that he has found Masengeli guilty of contempt of court. And he has also talked about a certain senior police officer who was requesting about the whereabouts of a certain judge. He didn't really mention which the judge, but you can as well take a guess, because who is on Masengeli's neck, that would probably be the judge that maybe is being sought for. So Nelson Harvey, Faith Odhiambo were all in court trying to mount pressure on the courts to make sure that Masengeli is brought to book. Now, on Masengeli's part, the acting IG, the statements he released are bordering around the fact that he is giving priority to the security of the nation. You see, last week when we made an analysis here, we talked about a scenario where Masengeli was spotted in Mombasa SK show, whereas the courts had requested that he attend a court session that was scheduled for Thursday last week. He didn't attend, so now he requested for more time. So on Monday, Masengeli was expected to court, but again, word has it that he sent someone to represent him, actually the deputy IG. So the big question, ladies and gentlemen, is IG exempted from appearing to court because he has a serious duty of protecting the nation? Who will arrest and present the acting IG to court? And why is a senior police officer claimed to be requesting about the whereabouts of a particular judge? What is happening behind the scene? This is what I want us to ascertain, ladies and gentlemen, in this analysis. But before we get further, please like this video. It's so important if you like this video. I'm so grateful for everyone who has been liking our videos. I don't take that for granted. Subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Contempt of court is what Faith Odhiambo, the president of LSK, and the former president of LSK, Nelson Harvey, have been chasing after. And that is what the judge has said is going to rule on. And according to the judge, he has literally found Masengeli guilty of contempt of court. Now, that is punishable. I want to tell you something here, ladies and gentlemen, and I found very interesting during the court session. If you are asked as a normal citizen to report to court, you know, you've been summoned by the courts, you are always expected to appear before the courts. If you are a normal citizen and you don't appear, there is always some harsh penalty on you, you know. So the whole nation is waiting to see if at all the courts will make true or will stick to their word of probably jailing him or fining him for that decision of not appearing before summons which have been he has been requested to honor. Now, something else maybe making out of this is probably because you see the case here is about the 3 gentlemen who were abducted in Kitengela. So is the message that is being portrayed here from the police force that they don't know about the whereabouts of these gentlemen, because the courts want to know where these people are being held? And if at all they were abducted or rather arrested by the police, why haven't they been brought to the courts? Now, if you look at the time this matter took place and now, and according to our constitution, you are arrested today, you're supposed to be presented latest tomorrow, the following day. See, it has to be a weekday. And then again, if you look at some of the things that are being said, you know, that is that if you're arrested on Friday, for example, because we have noticed a tendency, that's what people are saying, that you are arrested on Friday and presented on Monday, but then you're denied bail. You know, sometimes, you know, according to what people are saying, sometimes the OCS says he's busy, he's somewhere, held up somewhere. So you're in that cell for the better part of that weekend. Now, that is just something I was trying to jog your mind with. But the bottom line here is that the judge has made through his intention that is going to make a ruling on the kind of punishment on Masengeli, simply because he did not honor the summons. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go below in the comment section. You can just offer your free, you know, what you think about this development. Do you think the courts are going to punish Masengeli? And if they say that he be arrested, and who is going to arrest Masengeli? That is also another concern, because the people are supposed to arrest such leaders are the police. But then who is going to do it?
On the day of sentencing, if by that time he has not purged the contempt, he needs to go and purge the contempt, and you purge the contempt first by apologizing to the court, and secondly by making sure these abducted people are disclosed in their whereabouts, or they've been released. And also, you know, there are many deaths. By acknowledging and getting the officers, yes, who participated in these killings charged or identified, then the court could be satisfied and would forgive him. But if he doesn't purge the contempt, then you go to jail for 6 months or whatever sentence the judge will pass. And that means then if you have been sentenced and have been convicted, then you cannot hold office. If you are convicted and sentenced, then you cannot hold office. And it is a serious matter. I hope his lawyers will move the courts now to purge the contempt, otherwise his career is over.
Yeah. Heading the wrong direction in terms of leadership. And the biggest problem we have in this country now is having real leaders. We have people have been given offices to manage on behalf of the residents of this country, but they tend to become bosses and not servants. So for me, it shows that we no longer respect the citizens who gave us the opportunity to work in these offices. And for an IG to be brought to court is a good step, and we really want to appreciate the legislature for the courts for doing this, and we hope that something good, this case should be done, and it will be a lesson to many. We came up, our constitution gave us a police service, not a police force. And most of us as parents and as mothers, when your child is missing, and the other day you had the president says that he does not have a list of missing children.
Someone else told me that maybe the courts will just issue an arrest, a warrant of arrest, just like just like ICC did. ICC issued an arrest warrant against Putin, so that Putin, as long as he steps foot in any country that is part of the Hague-based court, Putin should be arrested and presented. Now, there came a case where Putin toured a country that is part of the Hague. And what happened is that Putin could not be arrested. Remember, there's a time when Putin was invading Ukraine. There was a threat about a missile, which he said that anybody who tries to fight against him in this Ukraine war, he was going to launch that missile. Now that's a threat that is a global threat which he issued. That's why you find that America has been very concerned about that statement and not attacking Russia directly. That's why they go through Ukraine, by supplying Ukraine with weapons so that Ukraine can fight the Russia. So there was an arrest warrant, but there is nobody to arrest Putin. Who is going to arrest Putin? Now, we are seeing a similar case here. Who is going to arrest IG Masengele in the event that he's found guilty? Has already been found guilty, is awaiting sentencing. So let's say the sentence has been delivered. Now he's supposed to be jailed for 1 year. Who is going to do that? That is also another major concern, ladies and gentlemen. So perhaps if you're watching this video and have not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.